break even point, single product, right? It is the volume of sale at which you are at what? A no profit, no loss stage. That is, tell me, we have seen in that Excel sheet that we have done the 20,000 units, we were at no profit, no loss, right? Correct or not? Right? Where nothing but contribution was equal to what? Tell me. Contribution was equal to what? Tell me. Fixed cost.
Fixed cost.
Right? If number of units at no profit, no loss is called what? Break even point units or break even units, right? And the total sales at no profit, no loss is called as the break even sale. Correct or not? Excel chart 2 and 4. We have done the chart. I hope you've analyzed the chart. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
You tried to put that chart, correct? If you make it yourself, no, you will get much more understanding of it, right? Correct? You will understand what is happening, where it is happening, correct? Then break even unit, right? Break even units are what? Total fixed cost divided by what? Tell me. The contribution per unit. Are you okay with the logic of the formula? Tell me. Have a look. We did what? Contribution to sales ratio, variable cost to sales ratio. Are you okay with? Tell me, contribution to sale ratio plus variable cost ratio is equal to 100. Sales may say when you remove variable cost, correct? You get what remaining? Tell me. Contribution, correct? What is contribution? Have you thought about it? Think about it. Bolo. What is contribution? Sales may say whenever you deduct variable cost. That means let's say I'm doing business of manufacturing this bottle. Everybody okay with me on this? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
$100 is the sale, and to make this $35 is the variable cost. That means whatever is to be made, $35 will be nothing but something that I will require, right, to make this bottle. After that, whatever $65 are remaining into whatever number of units you make, correct, is something that is required for other activities other than manufacturing this bottle. Correct or not? Like electricity, rent, right? Salary of what people, all those things, right? Salary of what people who are not involved in the manufacturing division and so on. Have a look. Make sense? Tell me. Any problem with this? Bolo bolo. Okay with it? Tell me.
Yes,
Then contribution divided by sales ratio and variable cost by sales ratio. As the denominator is same and sales minus variable cost gives you contribution. Contribution by sales and variable cost by sales ratio are what? Tell me. Basically equal to 100, right? Are you okay with this? Tell me. Then we went into what? Tell me. Your example of what? Aaja zara. No profit, no loss point, or called as the break even what? Tell me. Units. Break even units means what? Where contribution is equal to fixed cost. If I want to find the answer in what? Tell me. Break even point or at break even point. We got the, I think we calculated also. Correct or not? Tell me. We calculated it, right? Now have a look at 8182 units. We got some answer. So what was the formula? Sir, fixed cost is 90,000 divided by $11 per unit, right? You will get the units that are there. So as per above analysis, contribution is equal to fixed cost at no profit, no level, but contribution is dependent on sale or production units and fixed is constant irrespective of sales. So we put up the contribution per unit ka formula. What was the contribution per unit ka formula? Or contribution is equal to fixed cost. So contribution का formula sales unit into contribution per unit, correct? So if I want to find the sales unit at which, right, there is no profit, no loss, right? Then in that case, I send contribution per unit this side. So total fixed cost divided by the contribution per unit gives you the break even units, correct? I hope you have updated the formula of break even units in the table. Tell me.
yes,
Okay
sir.
with it? Okay. Then break even units is equal to what? 8182 units, right? This means that 8182 units contribution is equal to fixed cost and profit is equal to 0, correct? Then we had what? Sales is equal to $15. Have a look. We derived one more formula. Aja. You did one question, I think B units sales. We were going to do what? Break even sales. Did we derive break even sales ka formula? Tell me. Or no? Bolo bolo. Break even sales, how
Yes,
did we
sir.
derive? Right? First we derived what? Contribution by sales, right? Was one what? percentage that was there, 45%, right? Okay. Now, when I go into it, contribution is equal to what? Now, contribution is again equal to fixed cost, correct or not? That means contribution is equal to sales into 45%. That is nothing but C by S ratio, correct or not? And when you say total contribution is equal to, so sales that you have to find out, BEP sales into contribution by sales percentage gives you total fixed cost. Because you want at no profit, no loss, fixed cost to be equal to contribution. So B sales into 45% gives you 125,000, correct or not? So B sales is equal to what? 125,000 by 45%, or fixed cost divided by what? The contribution by sales ratio. Were you okay with the logic of the formula more than anything else? Tell me. Akshada, what do you
Yes,
say?
sir.
Ishna? Strong logic? Tell me, Ishan. What do you
Yes.
say? Is the logic
Yes.
very strong? Right? If you understood it, great. Correct or not? Did not understand it? Ask me once again. Okay. Have a look. Right? Then sales $750,000. Variable cost is 385, right? So we did some questions. We found out break even sales. Are you okay with it? Break even sales. Any problem with break even sales? Then we went ahead. थोड़ा सा add into margin of safety. Correct? What is margin of safety? Aja. It is that number of units which are produced or sold over and above the break even units, which starts giving you profit. Total sales or production in units. You have the break even units at which you need to operate. Now tell me, for you to have no losses, you need at least break even units so that there are no losses. Tell me yes or no.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Correct or not? That only means if I want to say that, sir, whatever over and above the break even unit profit you are going to sell, right? On that, whatever contribution is earned is directly profit. Because our fixed costs have been covered by the break even units. Sir, what are you trying to say? Have a look. You have the Excel sheet with you? Tell me. Aja zara in the Excel sheet. Do we have the profit and loss both marked here in the Excel sheet? Aja. If this is the break even, what? Tell me. Point. I hope the Excel sheet is visible. Excel sheet is visible. Total
Yes,
sales
sir.
line, correct? And total cost line, right? Total sales minus total cost. This is the profit that is there. This DCE area, I think we have written it down here, or no need to write. It is self-explanatory. This DCE area is what? Profit. Are you okay with this? Tell me. Chalo,
Yes.
let's do the calculation. Aja. Budgeted or expected? Aja. Write down example. For margin of safety, we will do something. Okay. Write down example. Company A has fixed costs of $90,000, comma, selling price is equal to $10. Variable cost is equal to $4. Full stop. Calculate break even units. How will you calculate break even units? Bolo. What is the formula? Tell me. What is the formula?
Fixed cost divided by
90,000 divided by
contribution per unit.
6. Then
Divided by 10 minus 4. How many units will be required to break even?
6.
How many?
15,000.
15,000 units. Correct. Write down a follow-up question. If company is making 35,000 units. How many? 35,000 units. That is budgeted or expected quantity. Prepare or calculate the profit. Calculate the profit at 35,000 units. आ जाओ जरा. Can we do it? बोलो. 35,000 units. How will you do it? Tell me how much will be the sales. बोलो. How many units? एक मिनट. Let's do one thing. एक second. Do two columns. 15,000 units. Okay. 35,000 units. चलेगा ना? Tell me. Now, what is the basic assumption? Two basic assumptions that we take in CVP analysis. Two basic assumptions. Variable cost per unit, selling cost or selling price per unit. Will they change?
No, sir.
No. Also, will the fixed cost remain fixed all over the project? Yes. Correct. Sure. All the three assumptions you have taken. Chalo, 15,000 units sales at $10. Tell me how much is the sales here? $150,000. $350,000. Okay with it? Tell me. Minus variable cost. Bolo. How do I get the variable cost at? How much रहेगा? $4. Tell me how much is this? Here $60,000. इधर कितना है? Tell me. 4 into 35,000. Ishan, what do you say बेटा? कितना है बेटा?
$140,000.
140,000. Krishna. Okay. How much is the contribution then? Tell me. Here it is 90,000. I know this. How much it is here?
210,000.
210,000. Correct. Minus the fixed cost. At both the level it is the same. 90,000. Correct. And how much here? So how much is the profit, Baba? Here 0. Profit how much?
120.
120,000.
120,000. Now can I say, boss, this profit is nothing. The difference in profit. Find out the difference in profit is how much? 0 to 120,000. 120,000. Correct. And the difference in contribution is how much? Tell me. Difference in
120.
contribution. 120. So can I say that, boss, hear me out? Right? Sir, the next or after the break-even point, whatever contribution is earned on the additional 20,000 units, hear me out. Whatever contribution is earned on the additional 20,000 units after the break-even point, whatever 20,000 units are produced, sold, everything, correct or not? Tell me. The contribution of that is simply profit. Tell me yes or no. Think about it.
Yes.
What do you say, Akshata? What do you say, Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? So write down below this. Right? If you keenly observe, the difference between profit and contribution, correct? Profit and contribution, we can conclude that profit of 120,000 is nothing but the additional contribution earned on 20,000 units. ठीक है क्या? That is 20,000 into $6 per unit contribution. Correct? Over and above the break-even units. B. Therefore, if I ask you margin of safety sales या margin of safety units, how many are margin of safety units? Can you tell me?
20.
How much is the total? एक minute.
20,000.
हाँ, total what? Tell me. Total sales is how much? Tell me. So how do you find margin of safety units? देखो, you have what, sir? Total sales. Correct. Has two parts. One is what? Sir, break even units. Total sale units. Huh? Break even units. Correct. And MOS units. बराबर है क्या? So your break even units are 15,000 units, right? So total sale unit कितना है? 35,000. Then tell me how much are margin of safety units? Tell me, Krishna.
20,000 units.
20,000 units. Therefore, C, if I ask you margin of safety sales, how much is total sales in dollars? बोलो. Total sales in dollars. बोलो. Break even sales in dollars are how much? बोलो. 15,000 units. One way of finding it. Into what? How much is the selling price? Tell me.
10.
10. $10 is equal to what? $150,000. So here also total is 35,000 into 10. That is 350,000. Correct. And your margin of safety sales is what? 20,000 into $10. That is what? 200,000. Now can we find margin of safety sale by some other method? Tell me. ये लिख लो पहले. First write this down. एक मिनट. Difference in profit is equal to difference in contribution. ये ओके है क्या? For sales above BE units. First point only that we have written. A point. Are you okay? I have just reiterated it. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, if I want to achieve a profit of $80,000, ऐसा लिखो 80,000 या एक मिनट रुको, don't write this, wait. Difference in, therefore 120,000 is additional contribution earned. Therefore contribution by sales ratio कितना है? Tell me. Go up in the question. Contribution by sales ratio is how much? Tell me. Contribution by sales ratio.
0.6.
Go up. हाँ, 0.6 correct. So 0.6 is equal to what? How much is contribution? Baba, anyone take example. Anyone. ऊपर if you go contribution at 15,000, how much is the contribution? 90,000. बराबर ना? Divided by sales is how much? 150,000. तो देखो 90,000 divided by 150,000. How much is the contribution ratio? 0.6. Therefore, if I ask you for earning 120,000 contribution, how much sale you have made?
20,000.
You have made in dollars. How will you find out? Tell me. देखो एक मिनट, how much is the additional contribution you want to earn? 120,000. बराबर है? Any problem? If I divide this by $6, that is contribution per unit, I will get what? Tell me. Margin of safety sales,
Yes, sir.
right? And if I want margin of safety in dollars, then 120,000 divided by 0.6. So this gives me MOS units, and this gives me what? MOS
Sales.
sales. What do you say, Krishna? Easy enough? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Like we did for what? Tell me your contribution, the base contribution or the fixed cost, where contribution was equal to fixed cost. Then additional contribution over and above the fixed cost, if you divide by either the contribution per unit or divide by what? The contribution by sales ratio, you'll get the MOS sales. So therefore, if I have to derive a formula for MOS units, tell me. Ishan, what do you say? MOS units are what? 120,000 is what? Desired profit. Suno. Desired profit, or is it fixed cost? 120,000. Go up. 120,000 is what? Additional contribution or profit? Correct or not? Write down desired profit or desired profit or desired profit or desired profit or additional contribution. This you will not find in any book. Additional contribution above BEP earned on units above BEP. Both the terms are okay. The whole divided by $6, that is contribution per unit. And what about MOS sales? Tell me, what is the formula? Follow. MOS sales, what is the formula? Same desired profit. Will the numerator change? Tell me.
No, sir.
It will not change. But will the numerator change? Instead of contribution per unit, what should I put up? Tell me.
CS ratio.
C/S ratio. Ishan, what do you say? Tell me.
सर एमओएस यूनिट्स जो हैं उसको
हाँ,
हम लाइक वैसे नहीं निकाल सकते, लाइक बजटेड यूनिट्स से, सॉरी एक्चुअल यूनिट्स में से अगर बजटेड यूनिट्स माइनस कर दें, मतलब 35,000 में से डायरेक्ट अगर हम
नहीं ना,
15,000
नहीं,
माइनस
सी
कर देंगे।
MOS will be what? Tell me, will depend no. Now अगर मैं बोलूं that I want profit of 140,000, सुन लो, correct? Then how much are MOS units? How much are total units? बराबर है क्या? बराबर बोल रहा हूँ,
यस सर।
right? So budgeted units or what? Tell me your expected units. It may go up and down, correct or not? So margin of safety will accordingly go up and down, right? See, this part of the formula you have not seen anywhere. Have you seen this part anywhere? Additional contribution, right? Above, earned on units above, or additional contribution earned लिखो ऐसे, earned on units above BP. बराबर है क्या? Tell me. This you must have not seen in any book. Have you seen it in any book? Tell me. वो इधर ही मिलेगा. Correct. So therefore, write down below this. Therefore, if you have or you want $160,000 as a profit, $160,000 as profit, comma, calculate MOS sales, comma, break even sales, comma, total sales. उसके बाद एक चार्ट बनाएंगे where all the formulas one below the other, एक यूनिट का फॉर्मूला, एक सेल्स का फॉर्मूला, करेक्ट, एंड यू विल हैव द फुल व्यू ऑफ व्हाट, ब्रेक इवन, यूनिट, सब कुछ. ठीक है, चलो आ जाओ. Everything else is same. If you want 160,000 as profit, calculate MOS sales. How will you get MOS sales? Tell me. Desired profit is how much? Tell me.
160,000.
160,000. And you divide this by contribution per unit, or will you divide by contribution by sales ratio? Because you have to find sales. What will you do?
By sales ratio.
By what? Contribution by sales ratio. How much is contribution by sales ratio above? 60%.
6.
So how much is MOS sale? बोलो बोलो बोलो. How much is it, Baba? Krishna, what do you say, beta? Ishan?
266,667.
Right. What is break even sales? Will break even sales change, or will it remain same that you have calculated above? Remain same.
Same.
How much was that above? Tell me. 90,000 by 60%, correct? No. How much was that? 150,000. How much is total sales? AC, can you find total sales like this? Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. 1 second. Concentrate here on the screen. Sir, I had 90,000 break-even sales का fixed cost. Plus I want profit of 160,000. The whole divided by 60% will also give you the answer. Check once. See whether this will also give you an answer. Please check. How much is it adding both them? 4166, 416,667, something like this. What do you say, Ishan?
Sir.
Correct. So can I say total sales in dollars is equal to, what is 90,000? Can you tell me? 90,000 fixed cost
Yes, sir.
plus
desired
160,000 is what? Desired profit divided by what?
CS ratio.
बराबर है. Tell me.
तो सर
What
ये
do you say,
कैलकुलेट नहीं
Krishna?
करना ना, लाइक एमओएस सेल्स और बीपी सेल्स.
If you want directly total sales, you can do it like this. Correct. अब इसी में, right, with same desired profit, MOS यूनिट निकालो, ब्रेक इवन यूनिट निकालो, टोटल यूनिट्स निकालो. करेक्ट. Have a look. MOS units calculate with $160,000 desired profit. Desired profit. MOS units. BE units you have already calculated, comma, total units. How will you do it, Ajo? Krishna, what do you say? How do you do it? Tell me. MOS units, what is the formula? Tell me. 160,000 desired profit divided by what? How much is contribution per unit? Tell me. Bolo. $6? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So how much is it? Bolo.
266.
26,667 units.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Correct. How much are B units that you have already calculated? 15,000 units. Last but not the least is what? Bolo, bolo. Total units. See, total units, you could directly add both of them and say 41,667. Or what is the other formula? Sir, 90,000 fixed cost plus 160,000 divided by contribution per unit. That is what? $6 in your case.
सर ये 41667 जो यूनिट्स आई हैं वो डिनोट क्या कर रही हैं?
That at 41667 units, you will get profit of how much?
Okay.
So write down the above example denotes that at 41667 units, you will get a sale of $416,667 and a profit of how much? Tell me. Profit of how much? Baba, bolo. How much profit? Desired profit? 160,000. Sir, not like this. Proof. Can we do the proof? Krishna, what do you say? Getting it or no? Is it too fast?
No, sir.
Okay. So
Okay.
now do the working at 41667 units. Ishan, chalo, 41667 units. Yeah, you could take 4166 for proper understanding. 66 units for some time. Correct? So sales will be how much? Tell me. 41666 dollars. Correct?
666. Yes.
Minus variable cost. This is at $10. Minus variable cost at $4. Tell me how much is this, Baba? 41,666.66 units into $10 हो गया into $4 how much?
66,666.64.
Sorry, how much?
166,666.
$166,666. So 300,000 is what? Tell me your contribution. $6, correct? And then minus fixed cost was how much? 90,000. Gives you what? Hey, 19. How much fixed cost was 19? Are? एक मिनट, no, mistake. 250,000 अरे
250
contribution.
होगा contribution. Yes.
My mistake. Contribution is how much? I don't have a calcino. 250,000, correct?
Minus 90, फिर 160 आ जाएगा.
Minus what? Tell me. Contribution में से what I will deduct? Tell me.
Fixed cost
Fixed cost of how much? 90,000.
90,000.
Will give me profit of how much?
160.
अब देखो, I'll draw Maha table. Okay. Just keep focus. Okay. Just stay what? Focused. Now, summary Maha table. Right? You have total sales in dollars / units. Correct? आराम से. How do you calculate total sales in dollars / units? Right? You have the BE units or BE sales. Correct? 1 minute. Space it properly. Okay? On the left hand side. Or wait, we will do one at a time. Wait. We'll do total sales in dollars is nothing but the break even sales plus MOS sales. Correct? Obviously, are you okay with this? Tell me. Any problem with this? Or else you could do, or hear me out. Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by C/S ratio. What do you say? Then divide this into two parts. आ जाओ. Okay. Divide this into two parts. Break even sales and MOS sales. One way is what? Total sales minus MOS sales. ये तो क्या लल्लू formula. Correct? But or you could do what? Tell me. Fixed cost divided by C/S ratio. Now see, I have taken this part here, right? And then MOS sale total minus BE sale. Or you could say what? Tell me. Sir, desired profit by C/S ratio. Make sense or does not make sense? Bolo.
Yes, sir.
Maha table. Krishna, what do you say? Akshata, what do you say, beta? In office or work from home?
Yeah, I came home early.
Okay, great. You stay in Pune only, no? Or Mumbai?
Pune.
Pune. Where are you working then?
I'm working at Cake and Company.
Okay. So what, accountant job or how is it?
Yes, I'm in the audit department. I started just 3 months earlier.
Okay. Do you have a requirement in your firm? Tell me.
Yeah, I think we are hiring. Do you want to recommend
So
any?
I want to recommend. There's a student. There are 2 or 3 students who want to join.
Okay.
Just I'll forward you their CV. Actually, yesterday only I received one CV from a student.
Okay.
I'll forward it to you. See whether you can, get them in.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Okay. Summary Maha table. Okay. Now summary Maha table for what? Total sales in units. आ जाओ. Total sales.
सर एक बार स्क्रॉल करना ऊपर.
हाँ. Have a look, बेटा.
Yes, sir.
चलो.
Yes, yes.
Total sales in units. First thing, have a look. Total sales in unit is what? Sir, total sale units is equal to BE units plus MOS units. Sir, this is the okay. Correct? But sir, what is the other formula? Have a look. Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by. What do I divide this by for total sales? Tell me.
Contribution per unit.
Contribution per unit. Right? Divide this into two parts. You have what? Break even sales unit. Yeah, break even unit, whatever. How do you get this? This is your favorite formula. Tell me. First C is a basic formula. Correct? Basic formula is what? P units is equal to what? Tell me. Total sales units minus what? Tell me. MOS units. This is the what? Easy peasy formula, right? But what is the second formula? Tell me. B units fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. Correct. Then you have MOS units. Correct. What is MOS units? Total sales units minus MOS units. Right. Then second formula is what? Tell me.
सर बी यूनिट्स होगा ना?
A B
Yes,
units
sir.
है क्या? हाँ, B units. चलो. That means you are awake. B units. Correct. And last, what is the second formula? Tell me. Or. Bolo. Desired profit divided by contribution per unit. बराबर है क्या? Tell me. Can I go ahead? Tell me. Let's jog this around. Correct. One question covering all this. Tell me. Okay.
Sure.
Company A has given following data. Or wait, can we get a question from one of the books? Have a look. We have a question here. Let me get this only. Can you view the question? Tell me. आ जाओ. Tell me. Company has fixed cost of 5,700, variable cost of 6.5. If the selling price is $8 per unit at all levels, what is the break-even point in units? Tell me. If $8 is the selling price, how much is the contribution? Tell me.
3800 break even point units.
3800. So what will be the contribution per unit? Tell me.
1.5.
1.5. Therefore, how much are break-even units? Bolo.
3800.
3800, 5700 divided by 1.5. So how much it is? 3800 units. Everyone getting 3800 units.
Yes,
They are asking you break-even revenue. How do you get break-even revenue? Two ways you can get break-even revenue. One is direct 3800 into what? Tell me. 3800 into what? Bolo.
$8.
Into $8. Right? How much is that, Baba? Tell me.
30,400.
304200.
30400. Or you could have done how? Tell me. Get the C by S ratio. How much is the C by S ratio? Contribution is 1.5 by 8. How much is the ratio? Tell me. Bolo.
0.1875.
0.1875, right? And then divide what? 5700 by 18.75%. How much is that, Baba? Has to come to 30,400. One and the same thing. Tell me.
Yes,
We've
sir.
calculated CS ratio as well, 18.75%. If budgeted sales are 5,000 units, what is the margin of safety units? Tell me. You have what? Budgeted sales 5,000. How much is margin of safety? How will you find? Easy formula is what? Tell me. Bolo. $3,800 B units, 5,000 budgeted sales. How much is MOS in units?
1200.
1,200 units. How did you get this?
5000.
3,800? Yes,
Yeah.
5,000 minus 3,800, 1,200. Other way of finding it, tell me. Any other way? If they had given profit, then in that case, would you have to find that? Tell me. Yes. Abhi, now this is margin of sale as a percentage, right? And what does this mean? This we have to do, correct? This we have to do, correct? Now see what they are trying to say, margin of safety as a percentage. Aajao zara, come back to your notes here. Okay. Now again write down one more formula or one more heading, not formula, sorry, correct. Write down total budgeted sales units or dollar, right? Total budgeted sales or units or dollar, correct? Is divided in two parts actually. B units and MOS units or MOS sales, correct or not? Whatever it is, right? There is one formula called as break-even ratio. Break-even ratio. What is break-even ratio? Write down. Either break-even units divided by total budgeted sales. Your total budgeted sales units. Or the other formula is break-even ratio. That means out of the total budgeted, how many percent are break-even sales, right? It is BE sales divided by B sales in dollars, correct? Divided by total budgeted sales in dollars. And MOS, can you guess what will be MOS ratio? Bolo. MOS ratio. Tell me. This is 100%. Huh? So tell me MOS ratio is what? MOS sales. Yeah, MOS units divided by what? Can you guess? Tell me. Total
Budgeted.
budgeted sales units. And MOS sales. Yeah, MOS ratio based on sales. How much is that? MOS sales in dollars divided by total budgeted sales in dollars. And here I will write this whatever answer you get, correct? And this whatever answer you get. Both if you add them, right? Add them, you will get 100%. You will get what? 100%. Correct. So is there a fine line? See, yeah, 5 terminologies, hear me out. 5 or 6 terminologies, hear me out. BE units, one terminology, right? MOS units, one terminology. Both of them added, will be equal to total sales units, right? Sir, BE sales in dollars plus MOS sales in dollars, both of them added, it will become total sales in dollars, correct? Last, BE ratio, right, and MOS ratio, both added together will be equal to 100%. Make sense? Maha table, all three tables, right, will help you solve any or every question in what? Single product break even point or any of the questions. Chalo, aa jao, come back to the ratios once again or to the practice question. Margin of safety as a percentage, tell me. If 5,000 is the budgeted sales, aa jao. 5,000 is the budgeted sale. How much is the margin of safety? Tell me. 1200 units.
12.
Divided by what should I do? 5,000. Bolo, how much is that?
0.24.
24 kya? 24%.
24.
Correct. And if I'd asked you how much is what? Tell me. BE ratio. BE ratio is how much? Tell me. 70 कितना आएगा ना? Tell me. 76%. Or sir, how did you get 76%? How did I get? 100 minus
3800.
100 divide minus 24%. Simple shortcut, right? Just a second, guys. Okay, guys. What do you say? Krishna,
Yes, sir.
right? Last. What is the sales volume required to make a profit of 10,000? Sales volume they are asking means, are they asking total sales or are they asking margin of safety sales? When I say find the sales where you will get profit 10,000 means total sales I'm asking or I'm asking
Margin
margin
of safety.
Think about it. If I tell you what is the margin of safety at profit 10,000, that means what? Tell me. The MOS sales. But when I say only sales volume means what? Total sales. Means in this 10,000 will you add something and find it or only on the 10,000 will you divide by something? Bolo. And they've asked in units. Huh? Chalo, do it. Without my help, can you do it? This is nothing but total sales at profit 10,000. Total sales you want to find, right? Go to the total sales formula, that also in units. So what are the 2 or 3 things required in that? Tell me. Bolo. Bolo.
10467.
Okay. 10467 units. Okay. Ishan, what do you say? How do you find it? Tell me. What plus what divided by what? Total sales in units mein jana hai. Correct. What are the 2 things to be added in numerator? Krishna, what do you say?
Fixed cost and
Fixed
desired
cost.
profit.
Fixed cost. How much is fixed cost? 5700. Plus what should I add? Tell me. The desired profit 10,000. Divide by what? I want in units. If I want in units, divide by what?
Contribution per
One.
unit.
So contribution per unit is how much? 1.5.
1.5.
Tell me how much is that?
10467 units.
Correct. Makes sense or does not make sense? Tell me. Now are you getting a hang of things? Tell me. Can we do 1 or 2 questions from the exam kit as well? Exam kit mein
Yes.
actually इसके ऊपर there is not a lot of questions. Let me look at the Kaplan exam kit. Correct. हाँ, कंपनी मेक्स एंड सेल प्रोडक्ट एक्स एंड प्रोडक्ट वाई नहीं। आ जाओ। Betis Limited is considering changing the way it is structured by asking its employee staff to become freelancers. Employees are currently paid a fixed salary of $240,000 per annum, but would instead be paid $200 per working day. On a typical working day, staff can produce 40 units. Other fixed costs are $400,000. Correct? Per annum, right? The selling price of a unit is $60 and a material costs are $20 per unit. Correct? Now here I wanted to do this, that what will happen, right, to break even point if sales changes, if variable cost changes, if what, tell me, fixed cost changes. Tell me now, when you look at it, break even point has only three things that you need to worry about, right? What are the three things, or four things rather? एक तो sales, एक तो variable cost, एक तो contribution. But sir, if sales changes, contribution changes, variable cost changes, contribution changes, correct? तो कंट्रीब्यूशन को चेंज करना है तो यू हैव टू चेंज इधर सेल्स और वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, करेक्ट? ओके, देन one more point, right? What I want to say is, right, what if fixed cost also changes, right? What will happen to break even point, correct? That is something that we have to see, right? That was something. And here now see, some fixed cost that is there will be changed, right? This 240,000, and will it be made $200 per working hour? Means what? It will be made into a variable cost, correct? I wanted to do this 100%, right? So chalo, without going ahead, let us do it in our way. Then let's try to solve this question. Okay, Aja. Write down heading. Impact of change in factors on BEP. Chalo, tell me. Write down a basic question. Example. Right. You have, let's say, 10,000 units. Selling price. Take it $15. Variable cost $6. Contribution. How much is contribution then? $9. Fixed cost. आ जाओ. 80,000. 89. Take it $60,000. Correct. Therefore, can you directly tell me BP units? बोलो बोलो बोलो. BP units. What will happen to BP units? Or how much are BP units? Directly calculate. Easy to calculate. Tell me. How much BP units?
6666.
6,000. एक मिनट.
67.
6 किससे होगा? 16,000 होगा ना मैडम? How much is it? 60,000 divided by 9. हाँ नहीं, 66, correct.
हाँ.
6,666 units, correct. And BP sales will be how much? बोलो. This into $15. बोलो how much?
$99,099.
That is 100,000, correct, no? Okay with it? Tell me. 100,000 only, eventually, correct. Now what I am doing, right? This changing to 20,000 units. And assumption is what? Everything else remaining same. Only units increased. Everything else remains same. In that case, what will happen? Tell me. Simple, sir. Will there be change in what? Tell me. Fixed cost 60,000. Will the number of unit increasing if it is not having any impact on sales, variable cost, fixed cost? Will your BEP change? Think about it.
No, sir.
No.
No? Correct or not? Chalo, ठीक है. Then BEP unit same. Correct. And $100,000. Correct. Now, in above, right? In above, if selling price changes, right, either goes to A, $17 or B, $12. Correct? Can we calculate what will be the impact on BEP? Tell me. Units are same. Now, will units have any difference? Tell me. कुछ भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता, right? आ जाओ. तो tell me, at 10,000 units, अभी यूनिट छोड़ दो, correct? Have a look, right? Selling price is equal to $17, correct? Or $12. Will the variable cost change? Everything else same. Right? आ जाओ. Variable cost is how much? बोलो बोलो. $6, right? So minus the $6 from both the cases. How much is contribution at $17?
11.
And how much is contribution at $6? Correct? Fixed cost is also same. How much is fixed cost, Baba? 60,000. Correct? So tell me, BP units. How much BP units? Tell me. 60,000 by 11. That is how much? Bolo.
5455.
5455. Correct? What about here? 10,000 units. So 1 minute. BP impact. Correct? Selling price was 15. How much was BEP? Tell me. 666 units. If this changes to $17 and if this changes to how much? $13. It's 13 only, no? $12. Sorry. $12. How much are the BEP units? Tell me. That means if sale price increases, everything else remains same. BEP goes up or BEP goes down? Tell me.
Down.
Sir, selling price increases, contribution increases. Therefore, our BEP goes down. You have more money now. But where the price falls, correct? Selling price falls. What happens to the BEP? Bolo.
Increases.
10,000 unit. What happens? Selling price goes down. BEP goes up. What do you say? Makes complete sense or no sense at all? Tell me. Shreya,
Makes sense.
Yes, sir.
right? In weekend class, are you analyzing BEP? Tell me.
No.
A lot of faculties end their regime on this Maha table. Tak also a lot of faculties don't reach, right? Chalo. Now again I'll take this. Correct. You keep this on your screen again. Now again say base. Base is what? Selling price 15 minus $6 variable cost gives you contribution of how much? $9. Now if I change this variable cost, have a look how I'll do it. Okay. Write down like this. Fixed cost 60,000. Therefore BEP is how much? Tell me. Bolo bolo. 666 something you found out, no? Now do two things. This variable cost, circle it. Let's say variable cost goes down, right? Or goes up, chalo, $8. Selling price, everything else remaining same. Variable cost goes to $8 or variable cost goes to $4. What will happen to BEP? Goes up, variable cost goes down. What happens to BEP? Bolo. 15 minus 8. 7 will be your contribution. Correct? So 60,000 divided by what? What happens to BEP? Falls or rises? Tell me. What do you say, Ishan? Ishan has also done a PM class somewhere. क्या बोलता है?
Sir.
ऐसा कुछ इम्पैक्ट रहता है क्या बीईपी पे?
No.
बोलो, ऐसा कुछ एनालाइज होता है क्या? जाने दे, इतने तक पहुंचते ही कहाँ है हम सर? करेक्ट,
डायरेक्ट नोट लिखवा देते।
ऐसा थोड़ी होता है। प्रूफ नहीं किया तो नोट कर लिख के व्हाट इज द व्हाट, टेल मी, यूज ऑफ व्हाट, राइटिंग अ नोट। प्रूफ इज समथिंग दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड। 60,000 by $7, बोलो हाउ मच?
8571
हाँ,
8571
8571 units means what is happening to BEP? Going up, यानी वेरिएबल कॉस्ट गोइंग अप, बीईपी गोज अप। यहाँ पे बीईपी पे क्या होगा? करेक्ट, 60,000 by 4, हाउ मच इज, नहीं 4 नहीं, सॉरी 11, हाउ मच इज दैट, टेल मी। निकाला ना ऊपर, 60,000 by 11, हाउ मच इज दैट?
5455।
55 units. That means if variable cost goes down, BP also goes down. Correct. Now tell me, is it a good thing that BP goes up or a bad thing that BP goes up? Think about it. Sir, first my profitability, no profit, no loss. I just had to make 5455 units, sir. Now I have to make 6,000 units. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Bad
Bad
thing.
thing. अब लास्ट, राइट, सेल्स हो गया, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट हो गया, ऑब्वियसली कंट्रीब्यूशन गोज अप एंड डाउन, लास्ट फिक्स कॉस्ट, उसके बाद ब्रेक, फिक्स कॉस्ट। सो अगेन राइट डाउन बेस, करेक्ट, $15 selling price minus $6 variable cost gives you contribution of $9, right? And your fixed cost अभी कितना है, tell me, 60,000, right? So gives you BEP how much, Baba? Tell me. 6,666 units, correct? But if this fixed cost, right, because of whatever reason, correct, it goes up to $80,000 or goes to $40,000. Chalo, quickly do it. Contribution, everything else is same. So 80,000 divided by $9, or 80,000 divided by what? How much are Baba? $9. 80 nahi, 40 we give, no, second one, sorry, yeah. 40,000 by $9, correct?
8889.
8889 year. And how much year, Baba?
4444.
4444. So if fixed cost goes up, BEP also goes up, correct? Fixed cost goes down, BEP also goes down. So long story short, सुन लो, sales या selling price, right, goes up, correct? BEP goes up or goes down, tell me. Selling price goes up, BEP
Goes down.
goes down, correct? Selling price goes down, BEP will what, tell me?
Up.
Variable cost goes up, BEP will also go up, correct again? Variable cost goes down, BEP will also go down, correct? Now contribution, okay? Contribution goes up. We did not do this, but tell me, if selling price goes up, will your contribution also go up? Yes, your BEP will go down. Example or note, contribution goes down, BEP also goes down, right? Then last but not the least, fixed cost goes up. What will happen to BEP? Goes up. Fixed cost goes down. What happens to BEP? Goes down. A goes down, हाँ बराबर, right? Last में write down, if BEP goes up, right? Good thing or bad thing? Tell me. Not a good sign, right? But if BP goes down, good sign. You want to write explanation for this?
सर कंट्रीब्यूशन डाउन होगा तो बीईपी तो अप होगा ना?
अप होगा क्या? कंट्रीब्यूशन कम हो गया मतलब क्या हो गया? आर यू अर्निंग लेस और अर्निंग मोर?
अर्निंग लेस.
तो अर्निंग लेस तो बीपी गिरेगा या बढ़ेगा? थिंक अबाउट इट. जैसा सेल्स का है, एक मिनट, ए सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, ये ऊपर है, दोनों मैंने नीचे किया क्या मैडम? यस, दिस विल गो अप. सॉरी, माय मिस्टेक. चलो, मीन्स यू आर ऑल वेरी व्हाट, टेल मी, fully active. What do you say, Krishna? Make sense? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
If you want to write BEP goes up, not a good sign means what? More units for no profit, no loss situation. More units required for no profit, no loss. Less units required for no profit, no loss. Right? Now, after break, we are going to do something called as multiple BP question. Correct? Advanced question. किधर भी देखा नहीं होगा. Correct? That kind of question. चल, want to take a break? 15 minutes, right? Come back by 5:31 तक आ जाओ. 5:31 PM. Quickly come back by 5:31. Quickly come back, guys. Back. Everybody back. Ishan, Shreya, Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Can we start? Ishan. Now have a look at this question. Bolo. How do we do this? Tell me. What will happen here? Have a look. Bolo. Krishna, can we try this question? Tell me. What do you say, Shreya? Try kare question.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Chalo, aaja. I'll come into the practice part. Is it okay if I put it here? Tell me. I'll take a screenshot of it. Right. Have a look. Chalo. First, tell me whatever situation actual given. Tell me, is there a implication of whatever we have done up till now in this question or no? Tell me. Think about it.
Yes, sir.
We'll see there is one situation where variable cost, fixed cost, everything is given, correct? Right now, tell me, chalo, let's make a small working. Right now, tell me how much is the selling price? Tell me. Selling price. Bolo.
$60.
$60, correct? What is the variable cost that you have to deduct per unit? $20.
20.
So how much is the contribution as of now?
40.
$40. How much is the total fixed cost as of now? Bolo. See, up, when you go up, correct? What is the first fixed cost that is there? This 240,000 salary, correct or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right? And this 400,000 other fixed cost. So how much is the total fixed cost? Tell me.
It's
$640.
40,000.
So 640,000. Okay with it? Tell me. Therefore, if I have to find BEP, how much is the BEP? Tell me. BEP.
60.
Units mein, units.
16,000 units.
16,000 units. Everybody there with me? Tell me. Shreya, what do you say? Have a look.
Sir,
But
how do we calculate this total fixed cost?
Take a 240,000 fixed salary, correct? Plus other fixed cost of how much?
200 per working day.
400. So how much is total?
$400,000.
Total kitna?
6.
Arey Rani, employees are currently paid a fixed salary of 240,000 per annum, but would instead now you are going to switch it to $200 per working day, correct? On a typical working day, staff can produce 40 units. Other fixed costs are 400,000. Other fixed cost means what? Other than the 240,000 or total 400,000? Tell me.
Other than 240,000.
So total fixed costs are how much then? Right now, what situation is there?
240 plus 200
तो
per
वही तो क्या
working
है
day.
640,000 पर वर्किंग डे और पर एनम. अरे
Per working day.
you did not read it properly. Fixed salary is 240,000 per annum. Fixed cost always is a period cost or per unit or per day cost. Tell me. Reading 240,000 what?
Per annum.
400 what?
400 per annum.
So how much total fixed cost per annum?
640.
Correct. And contribution per unit,
40.
$40. How much BEP?
16,000.
16,000.
Got it.
Now in the new system, आराम से, in the new system, what will happen now? You are going to change this to 40,000, correct? Right? You are
Yes,
going
sir.
to say no salaries to be paid. We are going to make this a variable cost, but for it to be variable cost, right? For it to be added here, will this the variable cost? See, $20 is there plus instead of, so in the new system we are very clear that total fixed costs are going to be how much? Tell me. Is it 640 or only 400? Tell me.
400 only.
400.
400. But by eliminating this, we are going to pay what? Have a look. $200 per day. Correct? And in a day, how many units can you make? 40 units. So if I ask you, therefore, per unit cost is how much?
5.
200 by $40. $5. Correct? Per unit. Sorry, 40 units divided by $200. $5. So see, now then selling price is not going to change. What is the variable cost changing? Tell me.
25.
So it will become 20 plus 5, $25. This $5 added here. Correct?
35.
And you have a contribution of how much? Bolo?
35.
35. Fixed cost is 400,000. How much is the BEP units? 400,000 by 35. How many BEP units? Tell me.
Sir.
11429.
$11,429. Sorry, units. Sorry.
Units.
So what is the difference between both of them? Tell me.
4571.
4571. Now, from existing to new, has the BEP fallen or risen? Tell me.
Fallen.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing.
Good thing.
Good thing. So A, B, C or D, which option would you choose? Now they are saying operating gearing goes down. Operating gearing we have not yet done, right? But it will be either B or C. What do you say?
B, sir.
B or C. One of the two, no? Reduces, right? Correct. What is this operating gearing? Tell
So
me.
I think fixed cost होगा. Fixed cost.
Fixed
कम होगा
cost. Where
इसमें.
fixed cost is what? Tell me. Lesser. Operation gearing is lesser. Correct or not? Generally the answer is B here. But we will go into operating gearing. Give me some time. Okay. But are you okay? B or C में से one answer. It is B answer. But are you okay? Are you able to understand what I am trying to say when I say what will be the impact of change? Tell me. Okay, with it here,
Yes,
two things are changing. Variable cost is also changing and fixed cost is also changing. Correct or not? Tell me. Can a theory MCQ come up on this? Tell me. Where it says what? Tell me. Find the, or without using mathematical approach. Correct? If selling cost or selling price goes up, what will happen to BEP? Right? हो सकता है. Maybe. There might be a question that checks that. Correct? उसके बाद चलो. आ जाओ जरा. Do you see this? An organization manufactures and sells a single product. Correct? Can you do this for homework? Tell me. Can you try it? Bolo. Can you try this for homework?
Yes, sir.
Let me put it up for homework here. Right. Then which are the following? 81 also you could do homework. Need to make budgeted sales. हाँ. ये भी बढ़िया. This we can do together. 82. आ जाओ. Right. आ जाओ. Very good question. चल. आ जाओ. Selling price is given. और a fixed overhead is given. How do you do this? 1 minute. Selling price. How much is selling price? $25. Correct. माइनस टेक अप द वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, आ जाओ मटेरियल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, ठीक है $5, राइट, मटेरियल, देन लेबर $7, वेरिएबल ओवरहेड्स $3, राइट. Fixed overhead can I deduct from here? Tell me. No.
कैलकुलेट क्या करना है?
Calculate क्या करना है? कुछ भी नहीं calculate करना है. We have to calculate BEP. What is it saying? Which of the following statement is correct? Right? Margin of safety is 40%. पहले MOS calculate करो. आ जाओ. How much is BEP units calculate करोगे तो will you get MOS units? Tell me. Yes.
हाँ सर.
So 25 minus 573. How much is? Tell me. Contribution. बोलो.
सर ये
13.
23.
How much? 13.
अच्छा सर सॉरी.
How many dollars contribution?
13.
$12.
अरे यार 13 कैसे होगा मैडम? $10. Tell me. How much will be the fixed overheads? Tell me. $4 per unit. And how much is the budgeted output? Tell me.
30,000.
So how much will be fixed overheads? Tell me. I told you fixed costs are either
120,000.
period based or what? Tell me, budgeted or what? Capacity based. Correct. So $4 into how many units? 30,000 units. ये 13 का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुआ आपका? Tell me.
Yes, sir. I thought
much
you
is it?
wrote here $2.
नहीं
That's
नहीं
why.
नहीं. 1,20,000 or $120,000, correct? Therefore, tell me how much is B units?
12,000.
How much?
12,000.
12,000 units,
120 divided by 10.
right? Therefore, how much are MOS units? 30,000 is budgeted. Bolo. MOS units are how much?
So
18,000 units.
18,000, no? Correct? What do you say, Krishna? Therefore, MOS ratio.
60%.
MOS ratio is how much? 18 by 30. How much is that? How much, beta? 60?
Yes.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
say?
60.
Right? 60. So this is the wrong. Contribution to sales ratio is 25. Chalo, 10 by 25. How much is 10 by 25? Tell me.
40%.
Huh?
40% पे गलत है ये भी.
40%. This is also wrong. The volume of sale needed to make a profit of 270,000 is 45,000 units. How to do this? Bolo.
Fixed cost
120,000.
plus profit.
You have to find what volume of sales means, not total sales. Correct? Bolo. 120,000 plus what divided by what will give me 45,000 units.
20 plus 270
270 divided by
divided by contribution.
10.
contribution $10. How many units?
39.
39,000 units. चलो ये भी नहीं है. Then if budgeted sale increase to 40,000 units, budgeted profit will increase to 100,000. Will increase by 100,000. अरे एक मिनट, फिर budgeted profit निकालते क्या? Wait, can you calculate budgeted profit at what you have? Now see, logically, if you are in the exam hall, all three are wrong. What will you do? Logically think about it. Don't waste time. What do you say, Krishna? ABC is wrong.
Last one.
Last one is correct.
Yes,
Correct
sir.
or not? So budgeted profit at 30,000 unit is how much? देखो जरा. Now see here, your brain will help you. आ जाओ. See, from 30,000, if the budgeted profit goes up to 40,000, means how many units will increase?
12,000 units.
10,000, correct? And whenever, think about it, whenever after BEP any units are added, the contribution that is there, that only per unit, will it only be the profit? Think about it.
Yes,
The
sir.
statement that we have written here, written there, yaad karo. Any units that you add, right, after the BEP units, correct? Whatever is the contribution, that only will be the profit. Think about it. क्या बोल रहा हो ईशान? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
If you go by that logic, from 30,000 budgeted output, if it goes to 40,000, how many units increasing? 10,000. Correct? And how much per unit profit is increasing or per unit contribution is there? Tell me. $10. Profit will increase by that much only. What do you say, Ishan?
सही वो repeat करना.
देखो 30,000 पे. Now see, once you have crossed the BP of 12,000, correct? Any units that you add, सुनो,
Yes.
any units that you add, correct, will give you
Yes.
profit equal to contribution. Think about it. ये देखो इधर, where I had given you an example. एक मिनट. हाँ, what do you say, Krishna? If you have understood that, you would have understood this. ये देखो, आ जाओ जरा. 15,000 35,000 याद करो. देखो, 15,000 BP था. After that, whatever units you add, no beta, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your additional what contribution is nothing but the profit. So
Yes, sir.
जरा सोच. Think about it. What do you say, Shreya?
Yes, sir. We wrote
Correct.
a note also here.
लिखा ना note, right? It's
Yes,
nothing but
sir.
additional contribution earned on the 20,000 unit. अभी इसके आगे मैं और 10,000 यूनिट भी ऐड करूं, 50,000 करूं, 1 लाख करूं, whatever units I want to add, right? My contribution will only be my profit. Think about it. सही जा रहा हूं क्या? Tell me, ईशान.
Yes, sir. So मतलब सर एक्स्ट्रा
तो
यूनिट्स जो होंगे बीईपी से उनको
हाँ,
मतलब मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे ऐसा कुछ कंट्रीब्यूशन से.
उसको कंट्रीब्यूशन पर यूनिट से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया तो प्रॉफिट उतने से ही बढ़ने वाला है क्या? शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला है वो. क्या है? दैट इज अ शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला. कृष्णा, कैन यू सेव टाइम इन एग्जाम विद दिस लॉजिक? टेल मी.
Yes, sir.
राइट, तो देखो, देन इज द फोर्थ ओके विथ यू? दैट इज सर 10,000 यूनिट्स एक्स्ट्रा इनटू $10 contribution, 100,000 profit is increasing. Simple and sweet. What do you say, Akshata? Akshata was there for the full question या नहीं? Tell me.
सर 10,000 यूनिट्स कैसा है? बीईपी तो 12,000 यूनिट्स
देखो,
है ना.
नहीं ना, बीईपी नहीं ना राजू. क्या है? बजटेड आउटपुट गोज फ्रॉम 30,000 to 40,000. वो बोला है वो. If budgeted sale increases to 40,000 units, budgeted profit will increase by 100,000. पुराना budgeted profit 30,000 पे होगा, अब नया budgeted profit 40,000 पे होगा. करेक्ट? उसमें का डिफरेंस पूछा है क्या बेटा? रीडिंग ऑफ द क्वेश्चन.
Yeah.
सही है क्या? क्या लगता है ईशा? व्हाट डू यू से, कृष्णा? ओके,
Yes, sir.
राइट. यू हैव टू बी व्हाट ऑन योर
मतलब
टोज.
सर नॉर्मल वैसे तो कर ही सकते हैं लाइक
वैसे भी कर सकते हैं,
40,000
बट वो टाइम
into.
कंज्यूमिंग है ना.
हाँ,
पीएम में
वो
प्रॉब्लम
time
क्या
है.
होता है? इफ योर कंसेप्ट्स आर नॉट क्लियर, आपको क्या करना है? बजटेड एट 30,000, बजटेड एट 40,000. अभी आपके जैसा कोई करेगा बजटेड एट 12,000 एंड बजटेड एट 40,000, पढ़ा ही नहीं क्वेश्चन. करेक्ट? प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा क्या? क्या बोल रहा है?
Yes.
फिर आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? सर चारों ऑप्शन ही गलत थे सर, एग्जामिनर को इसमें आता है. अरे बट तू पढ़ना, you read the question properly, right? Correct. The management accountant of Caroline company places and calculated firm's break-even point from the following data: selling price, whatever given, correct, is now expected that products. Hey Baba, you can do this. Tell me, you can do this now. Impact, increasing,
Yes,
decreasing.
sir.
Homework. Here what you have to do? Break-even point. How much does it go up and down after the changes? Both things are changing. Huh? Selling price and variable cost both are changing, and accordingly what will be the impact on break even point? Okay. See, so much I have invested time for you to do every question easily. Correct? अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ for 2 products now. Correct? But before that I want to do something different. हाँ, आ जाओ जरा. 86 number. What does this area on the chart signify?
Loss.
Loss.
Loss area.
That means the highlighted area. Highlighted area is what? Loss. ठीक है.
Loss.
To be the correct answer. What do you say, Akshata? That chart making on that day, did it help you today? Tell me.
Yes.
Loss. Correct. चल, उसके बाद हाँ, this is also very हाँ. A company has produced the following PV ratio chart. Profit by volume means what? Sales divided by what? Yeah, contribution divided by sales chart. Contribution. A company has produced the following. Profit slash volume means on the x-axis there is profit and on the y-axis, sorry, Y axis is profit and X axis is units, that is volume, correct? What is the total fixed cost of the product? Arey baap re. Right? What is this all about? Tell me. Units कितने है? Somewhere around 10,000 units or close to 10,000 units. देखो जरा. How to go ahead with this? बोलो. नेगेटिव से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. What line is this? Is this profit line? Negative 2,000 is the profit. Somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000, it goes to zero. Means what is that? Tell me.
Break even
Where
point.
profit goes
Break
to
even
zero.
point.
Break even point. Correct or not? Tell me. What do you say? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, 1 minute. At break even point, right? The units are somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000. Tell me. Have a look.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. What is the total fixed cost of the product is what they are asking.
0.
No, somewhere between 5,000 to 10,000 maybe.
Somewhere between 5,000 to 10,000. ये profit line है क्या? Come to the Excel sheet. We have done the Excel sheet. आ जाओ. Let's look at the profit line. Correct. I just wanted you to have this with you. देखो जरा. 1 minute. Can I put this up and just take the profit line? Tell me. For analysis. आ जाओ. आ जाओ. I'll delete everything else. Okay. Just have a look at profit line. ठीक है. How much is? Tell me. How much is fixed cost or are they asking how much is the total fixed cost? देखो total fixed cost से शुरुआत होती है क्या profit line की? See here at 0 units, how much is the profit? Tell me. बोलो. Profit at 0 units.
Negative
How much is the
280.
profit? Negative 280. That means if I ask you now, tell me, Baba, how much is the total fixed cost? Tell me.
2,000.
2,000.
Negative 2,000.
2,000.
Correct or not? So wherever you are stuck in a chart, what will you do, Baba? Tell me. Go to the Excel sheet. बराबर है. So can I write here? Analysis, one more analysis in the Excel sheet I'll write. What should I write in the analysis? Tell me. The profit line starts from a loss of an amount equal to how much, Baba? Tell me.
Fixed cost.
Equal to fixed cost. Akshata, what do you say, beta? Okay with it?
Yes.
Makes sense. So wherever you are stuck in a chart, go to that part. Following break-even chart has been drawn for a company's single product, right? Oh, which of the following statement about the product are correct, right? Have a look. Level of activity here at the end is 10,000. Here it is 0. This is 30,000. This straight line is what? Tell me.
Fixed cost.
Fixed cost. Okay. The cost or the line that starts from fixed cost is what? Tell me. That goes up from fixed cost.
Variable cost.
What? Tell me.
Variable.
Variable or total cost? Have a look. Bolo. Think about it. Sir, total cost is nothing but variable plus fixed. Sir, at 0 units also, will the total cost be 30,000? Tell me. So this is which line? Have a look. 1 second. This line we have identified. This is fixed cost. What is this line? Total cost or fixed cost? Tell me. बोलो.
वेरिएबल कॉस्ट की है क्या?
ये वेरिएबल कॉस्ट है. वेरिएबल कॉस्ट कहां से शुरू होती है? 1 मिनट. अगेन गो बैक टू द
Yes,
एक्सेल चार्ट.
ओके नहीं ये टोटल कॉस्ट की रहेगी.
आ जाओ.
Zero
एक
से होगी.
मिनट. ये टोटल कॉस्ट है. देखो
Yes,
जरा
sir.
ब्लू लाइन. करेक्ट.
Yes, sir.
Where does it start from? Tell me.
Fixed cost.
Total cost at 0 production is equal to what? Fixed cost. So it starts from here. So this is total cost line. बराबर है क्या? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Then this zero going above ऐसे with level of
Yeah.
activity increasing. It could be two things.
Wait.
It could be either variable cost or could be what? Tell me. देखो जरा. But एक मिनट, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट होता तो टोटल कॉस्ट से क्या होता? ऐसी लाइन जाती which would be what?
Parallel.
Parallel to total cost. This
Right.
would have been variable cost. Then this is what? Tell me.
Sales.
Sales line.
Sales.
Do you now understand the importance of all the things that I had done in these charts? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
क्या बोलता है ईशान?
Yes, sir.
Variable cost would be what? Parallel to the total cost. Is this line that is going up parallel to total cost? No. So is this
No.
variable cost or is this sales? Tell me.
Sales.
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 अब आ जाओ. Now see at 10,000 what is the sales? Tell me. At 10,000 what is the sales? 100,000, 10,000. So what is the selling price per unit? Tell me. 100,000
10.
sales, $10. Correct.
Fine.
Product variable cost is $8 per unit. Is anything about variable cost given to you? But can you find out? Tell me. See, 30,000 is the fixed cost. Correct. Total cost is 80,000. देखो, at 10,000 units. Total cost is 80,000. 30,000 is fixed cost. तो ये कितना है? Variable cost per unit at $10,000. Oh, sorry, $100,000. तो कितना होगा? Tell me. $5. 5 नहीं, कितना? $5 ही होगा. Correct.
Yes, sir.
$5. So is variable cost $5? No. $8 है क्या variable cost? No. It is $5. Correct. The product incurs fixed cost of 30,000 per period. Is that correct? Fixed cost is 30,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The product earns a profit of 70,000 at an activity level of 10,000 units. आ जाओ. एक मिनट. Total cost कितना है? 20,000. Sales कितना है? 100,000. How much is the profit? Tell me. Profit कितना है? 20,000 है क्या?
20,000.
Total cost is 80,000. So the fourth, is it correct or not correct? Tell me. 70,000 profit. So
No,
what is
sir.
correct? 1 and 3. So today, will you sit with this question, these 3-4 questions that are there, and try to analyze on the charts that you have made?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? चलो आ जाओ. चलो. Have a look. Can you do this? Which two of the following statement about performance of Hubbard next month are correct? Have a look. Hubbard is selling a single product that has the following cost and selling price structure. Dollars per unit, selling direct variable, fixed overheads are given, right? With budgeted capacity of how much? 6,200. Can you give this a try today?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Give this a try today. Homework. See, the more questions you solve, the better you will be at it. Okay. Sure. Going ahead. अरे वाह. This is not yet done. हाँ ये वाला contribution. This you can do for homework. अरे no. अरे good question. Wait. किधर गया? Hey, what happened? Right? अरे
काफी ऊपर आ गए सर.
Sir, page number 65 around.
65 पे. Limiting factor हाँ
91.
हाँ 91. This can we do? आ जाओ. Something different. Your reading of the question is very important. ये सारे question that we have solved, right? Answers one by one check करोगे. If there is any doubt, will you let me know? Tell me. Whatever I have solved, as in, correct?
Yes, sir.
The contribution to sales ratio for a business is 0.4 and its fixed costs are how much? 1.6 million. Correct? Budgeted revenue has been set at 6 times the amount of fixed cost. calculate what is the margin of safety percentage measured in revenue. अरे बाप रे, how to do this? That means are they asking margin of safety sales units or margin of safety percentage? Tell me.
रेवेन्यू में
Percentage.
मांग रहे हैं.
Percentage. So how much will be sales? Tell me. Total sales. 1.6 million into how much will be total sales? Bolo.
6 into
Six.
6.
So how much is the sales? Tell me. Sales खतरा से
9.6 million.
9.6 million. Everybody there with me? You have what? 40% is the contribution by sales ratio. So therefore, if I have to find contribution divided by sales is equal to 40%, correct? Therefore, I don't know the contribution, but I know the sales. How much is the sales? Therefore, how much is the contribution? Can you tell me? 9.6 million into 40%.
3.84 million.
So X contribution is 3 point. How much beta? Sorry,
84.
84 million. Correct. That is contribution. That is equal to fixed cost. Correct. Now, how will you do it? Tell me the sales at 384. 384. Fixed cost कितना है? Tell me 1.6 million. तो निकालो 1.6 million divided by what? बोलो.
कंट्रीब्यूशन.
Divided by contribution.
एक सेकंड.
40% करोगे तो बीईपी सेल्स आ जाएगा. Tell me.
अच्छा हाँ ठीक है.
Correct. How much is BEP sales? बोलो.
So
See, you did not have to
4
do
4
that.
million.
4 million.
4 million. Correct. Now you have a sale of how much? Total sale कितना है? 9.6 million. 4 million is BEP. So how much is MOS sales? Total is 9.6 million. 4 million is BEP. How much is? बोलो. Margin of safety sale.
5.6 million.
5.6 million.
Right. Divided by how much? बोलो. Will give you margin of safety percentage.
9.6 million.
खतरा से बोलो.
58.3%.
58%.
चलो लेट्स चेक द आंसर. आ जाओ. Do this. 58.3. फिफ्टी 90 सेकंड क्वेश्चन है ना. 90 क्या था नंबर क्वेश्चन का?
91.
ठीक है.
यही है सर. 58.
है ना, बराबर है ना बेटा?
यस सर.
हाँ, जस्ट आई वांट टू चेक. ऐसा ना हो कि दैट गोज रॉन्ग समवेयर. करेक्ट. 91 राइट. 58.3 करेक्ट. तो चलो, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल क्वेश्चंस आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू फ्रॉम एवरीवेयर. राइट. वॉट एवर होमवर्क इज गिवन यू कैन डू दैट. राइट. अभी नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू. आ जाओ. वन एडवांस क्वेश्चन. चलो आ जाओ. ये इम्पैक्ट में ही एडवांस क्वेश्चन. राइट डाउन बिलो दिस इम्पैक्ट. राइट डाउन एडवांस क्वेश्चन. राइट डाउन एग्जांपल. एडवांस क्वेश्चन के आगे लिखो मल्टीपल बीईपी. मल्टीपल बीईपीस प्लस स्टेप फिक्स कॉस्ट. करेक्ट. राइट डाउन एग्जांपल. कंपनी ए has following data. ये तो आपको कोई भी बुक में नहीं मिलेगा, मेरी गारंटी. ठीक है. मल्टीपल बीईपीस किधर भी नहीं मिलेगा. आप जाओ कोई भी बुक में. अगर आपको इसका वर्किंग मिल गया, राइट, यू गो टू स्टडी अप You go to what? Tell me. कहीं पे भी जाओ. Go to BPP Kaplan. किधर भी नहीं है. Correct. आ जाओ. Company A has following data. 10,000 units. Selling price $15 minus variable cost $9. Correct. Contribution is $15. Correct. Fixed cost, right, is equal to 50,000 units, $50,000 up to 20,000 units. Correct. And additional $20,000 above 20,000 units up to 40,000 units, and additional $10,000 above 40,000 units up to 80,000 units. Calculate BP in units / dollars if budgeted capacity units, capacity of sales, जो भी पढ़ना है, is 15,000 units, comma 25,000 units, 50,000 units, and 50 हो गया ना रे, एक मिनट, 25 ही हो गया up to 40, 50 हो गया, एडिशनल 10,000, 40,000 अप टू 80,000, ठीक है, 50,000 तक हो गया. करेक्ट. चलो, 15,000 units पे how much will be VP? 25,000 units पे how much will be VP? And 50,000 units पे how much will be VP? Correct. चलो, tell me contribution, everything else is same, huh? See, where nothing is given, will selling price be same at all 4 levels? Yes. Will variable cost be same at all 4 levels? Yes. But is the fixed cost changing at all the 3 levels? So tell me, will the BEP change at all the 3 levels? Tell me. Krishna, what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So have a look. Selling price, nothing told. Selling price minus variable cost directly कर दो. Contribution, write down contribution for all the 3. Tell me, selling price minus variable cost.
15.
15. Selling price minus variable cost directly करो madam. How much is that?
$6.
15 minus 9 is what? $6. Correct. Then you have fixed cost. How much? Tell me. Up to 15,000. How much fixed cost, Baba? Tell me.
50,000.
50,000. Right. 25,000 units. How much is the fixed cost? Tell me.
70.
70. And for 50,000 units, how much? 80,000. Additional means what? Over and above that 70, you will have more 10,000. बराबर है क्या? So now therefore BEP. How much is BEP? Tell me.
8,333.
8,333. In units बताओ पहले. In units. बोलो. In units हो गया. Then year
11,667.
11,667 units. Last but not the least.
13333.
That means write down interpretation. Can you tell me, help me with the interpretation? Interpretation of multiple BP plus step fixed cost. Interpretation of multiple BP plus step fixed cost. 1 minute. BP up to capacity of 20,000 units is how much? Tell me. Bolo. Up to 20,000 units where fixed cost is 50,000 and contribution is $6. How much is the BP? Tell me.
8,333.
8,333 units, right? But if you go ahead, BP, if capacity is between what to what? Tell me. 20,000 to how much? 20,001 लिखो क्या? Tell me. Wait up. How I am writing? Have a look. 20,001 to 40,000 units is how much? Tell me. 11,667 units, right? And last 40,001 to 80,000. Multiple VPs. 40,001. Sorry, 40,001 to 80,000 units. How much? 13,333 units. No book has this. Mera guarantee. Correct? No book has it. No faculty also knows it. When a question comes up on this, will you be startled in exam? Tell me.
No.
Abhi no. Because you are here. Correct? Right? Nahi to what would have happened? Now, there was one question that came in exam. Right? एक बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है. In the BPP what? Workbook या क्या रिवीजन किट जो बोलना है तुमको. करेक्ट. कम टू द BPP वर्कबुक. आ जाओ जरा. BPP exam kit, whatever you want to say. Okay. ये वाला क्वेश्चन. अरे वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. I want to practice this question. For this, I have done so much मेहनत to reach here. Okay. आ जाओ. So 1 minute. Can I write a note at the end? Write a note. If there is step fixed cost. सुनो सुनो पहले. Hear me out. If there is step fixed cost, will there be only one BP or will there be multiple BPs?
Multiple.
Multiple BP.
Multiple. Read the question. So write down below. In this, wherever you have written this, write a note below. Write a note below. Note. Write down. I'm dictating. Note. Whenever there is step fixed cost. Step fixed cost in a BP question. What will you do, Baba? Tell me. There will be one BP or multiple BP?
Multiple.
एक MCQ आता है, theory MCQ. Okay. Hear me out. Right? एक MCQ, if it comes up, maybe it may not come in exam, but hear me out. That boss, hear me out. That boss, see, if I have BP units of 6,000 units, right? 6,000 units BP of one company, right? What will happen, right? If these prospective factors change, if only units changes from 10 to 20, right? Will there be impact on BEP? 1 minute.
No.
10,000 unit to 20,000. Will there be impact on BEP? No. But sir, what if selling price changes? Will there be an impact on BEP?
No.
Selling price changes up or down? No BEP change? Tell me.
No, sir. Change.
Sorry. Yes, change.
Selling price changes. What do you say, Akshata? Will the BEP change or not? Yes. Variable cost changes? Change. Contribution changes? Change. Fixed
Change.
cost changes, right? But not step fixed cost. Fixed cost normally increasing, right? Without increasing or decreasing, without it being a step fixed cost. Sun lo. BEP will change. But if a fixed cost is changing because of capacity, that is step fixed cost, will there be a change in BEP or will you have multiple BEPs?
Multiple BP.
This is what I want to tell you. एक MCQ आ गया, you will be able to handle. बस, right? तो end में आ जाओ. हाँ, and I have proved it. ऐसा नहीं है that I have just written a note and told you to remember it. हर एक चीज prove की है, correct? Now come to this question. A company makes and sells a single product. When sales per month are 6.8 million, total costs are 6.56 million. When sales per month is 5.2 million, total costs are 5.44 million. There is a step cost increase of 400,000 in fixed cost, correct? When sales are $6 million, but variable unit costs are constant at all level of output and sales. Sir, वो एक if you go above 6 million, you will have extra fixed cost, step fixed, correct? How do you calculate this? What is the break even point for sales revenue per month, right? What is the but variable unit cost? देखो break even point. Now tell me, will there be a one break even point or see? Answer is very obvious now. A B C D में now as you know the
Multiple.
concept, what you will do?
B.
Tell me. A B C D. Will you even take 10 seconds now to process it? Tell me.
No, sir.
No.
नहीं आता होगा तो भी सर लॉजिक तो क्लियर है ही.
Logic clear है. You could answer the question with the logic. What do you say, Krishna? Beauty of logic. Beauty of what? Deriving things. Correct. If you are
Yes.
very clear what you are doing, exam is comparatively very easy. देख लो क्या क्या, right? Can you give it a try today? Can you try to solve this question? Right? This year, you remember one more thing I had done, right? Where I had pasted this question while we were analyzing step fixed cost. Step fixed cost को normalize करके we calculated total cost. याद है?
Yes, sir. ILO method.
That logic and this logic both using, this is a challenge homework. See whether you can solve it. Correct? Right? देखो. Correct? चल. Quickly. Let's go ahead. Can we do any other question? आ जाओ जरा come into the notes. कौन सा था रे? 102, 104 are also there. Good questions. हाँ 105, 105, 106. हाँ 106. Can you do margin of safety percentage? This is homework. Write down 106 BPP exam kit or I'll paste it up there. ठीक है? ये लो homework. Correct. और क्या था बाबा? Total cost annual enter. हाँ. This we have to do. This is a good question. Correct. But we'll do later on. One one eight, 119 we have to do, but it is going to take time. ठीक है चलो. 126 also you can do. Okay, chalo. As of now, at least you can do so many questions I have given you, correct? Minimum revenue required to break even. ठीक है, आ जाओ. Now write a heading. We are going to do it tomorrow any whichever way. Multi-product BP. Multi-product BP. Write down heading. In these three type of questions are asked: 1, 2, and 3. B units of, or एक 4 type, एक advanced type of questions are also asked. Make a 4th type also. BP units of multi-product manufacturing. Correct. Margin of sale units. Units / dollars मतलब, right, of multi-product manufacturing MPM, right? Then charting of multi-product manufacturing based on Babu. Based on charting of multi-product manufacturing based on C/S ranking. ये बहुत important है. And last, advanced question. Advanced question generally based on decision analysis. We'll do this as well. Okay. So these are the 4 types that we have to do. Here say generally based on sales mix given in question. ठीक है. चल. With this, I think we can stop. Tomorrow we can continue. Okay. Right.
सर
Tomorrow, हाँ बोलो.
सर वो कल पॉसिबल है आप इवनिंग में ही ले लो लाइव
इवनिंग में लेट मी पुट इट अप इन द ग्रुप, राइट? नहीं तो 8 बजे चलेगा तेरे को? 8 बजे तक तो उठ जाएगा.
हाँ सर 8 बजे सही है
8 बजे. व्हाट डू यू से कृष्णा? अक्षता, आपके
सर
ऑफिस का क्या है बेटा?
मतलब
8 AM विल बी ओके विथ यू? 8 to
no
11.
no no
तुमको कितने बजे जाना होता है?
9:15, that is why I leave a little early.
ओके.
It would be a
तो
little
4 to 6:30 चल सकता है क्या?
नहीं, आज जल्दी आई मैं.
आज जल्दी है ना? अरे यार, तो 8 से 9 तो बैठ सकते हो. टेल मी, आई विल पुट अप द रिकॉर्डिंग सेम डे. चलेगा? इवनिंग में यू कैन व्यू द रिकॉर्डिंग. इवनिंग में इफ यू वांट आफ्टर 10 PM यू कैन कॉल मी, राइट? 10 बजे तक क्लास होती है. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स वी विल क्लियर इट. चलेगा?
Is there any problem with the current timing of 7?
मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. मेरे को थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है वेकिंग अप, बट अगर आप बोलो 7, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ईशान उठेगा बेटा?
7 would be better because they, again in the recordings I
I know.
wouldn't have time to study.
आई नो. चलो कल का 7 to 10 रखते हैं. देन लेट्स टॉक. 7:30 कर सकते हैं क्या? ऐसा कुछ करते हैं. एटलीस्ट यू मिस ओनली 1.5 hour, ऐसा कुछ तो ठीक है.
यस सर 7:30 कर दो.
अक्षता थोड़ा 7:15, 7:30, 9:15 का थोड़ा क्या लॉगिन वॉगिन होता है क्या?
हाँ, 10 बजे पहुंचना होता है and I live at सिंहगढ़ रोड. My office is in वाकड़ेवाड़ी.
वाकड़ेवाड़ी सिंहगढ़ रोड नहीं, दूर है
शिवाजी
बेटा.
नगर.
हाँ दूर है. हाँ शिवाजी नगर नहीं, दूर है. आई गिव हर द बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट एंड मॉर्निंग 9:15 लिविंग फ्रॉम सिंहगढ़ रोड, जो उधर ट्रैफिक होता है, राइट?
No, I live near Rajaram Bridge, so
हाँ फिर ठीक है, फिर इट इज इजी. फिर तो व्हाट यू हैव टू टेक अ लेफ्ट फ्रॉम सारसबाग एंड गो स्ट्रेट, बराबर ना?
yes.
हाँ ठीक है. वी विल ट्राई कि व्हाट यू मिस ओनली व्हाट 45 1 hour, correct? End में तो in the evening you can view that 1 hour, right?
Because even the self-study has not started yet, but
कोई टेंशन बेटा, अपने क्लास में पूछो, ये श्रेया और ईशान बैठते हैं, ये कितना सेल्फ स्टडी करते हो रे तुम लोग?
सर टाइम ही
क्लास
नहीं है सर, आपके
हाँ?
क्वेश्चंस कर ले वही बात।
क्लास में हो
ईशान
जाता है
होमवर्क
काफी।
क्वेश्चन
लास्ट 15 दिन, टेल मी, हार्डली. Akshita, I will trouble students so much, correct? That at
ठीक
the
है सर,
end you will
7 AM अगर 7 AM है तो कोई बात नहीं, कर लेंगे मैनेज, लाइक हाफ
कर
एन आवर
लेगा.
से तो कोई,
thank
हाँ
you
सर
so
हाफ एन
much.
आवर से तो ऐसी
हाँ
कोई इतनी प्रॉब्लम
ठीक,
नहीं है, तो 7 AM ठीक।
चलो बढ़िया है. Tomorrow Krishna is like, sir, you keep in the morning, afternoon, evening, I am okay with everything. बराबर ना कृष्णा?
Yes, sir.
But you are absorbing concepts. Now see, whatever fear you had of basic variable cost, fixed cost, वो सब थोड़ा थोड़ा, is it settling down? Tell me, everybody, right? Whatever you have heard stories about PM, not solvable, कोई question आता ही नहीं है, we cannot understand the question. It will over the time as we go ahead, correct? Theory questions also you will be able to answer like a pro, मेरी गारंटी, right? FM में भी किया है, PM में भी करके दूंगा, correct? FM
Yes,
तो
sir.
I have taught 32 batches, correct? PM I have taught less, right? But I have a love for PM, ठीक है? तो आपको दिखता होगा when I teach, right? That how much the deep rooted love is for PM, correct? So don't worry, right? Tomorrow we'll meet 7 AM. Till then, bye bye. Take care of
Yes.
your health. Bye.
Bye, sir.
बाय।
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye. Bye.